Things are not looking good in the Tempest Federation. Gobta, Shion, Shuna, pretty much everyone, well, the other reincarnates are coming in, causing problems. The magic field's being put down, stripping them of some of their power. And the knights of some kingdom, can't remember the name, are coming in as well. All while Rimuru is away. Oh yeah. Communications have been severed as well. That's either going to lend Rimuru to come in and swoop down in the last moments, or we're going to face a disaster. There's been a few things that Rimuru's had to save, protect, but maybe not on this scale. I hope you're hungry, because I'm not even sure gluttony can save us now. Let's delve in. And there's still the story of why exactly a war has been declared by Milim between the other Demon Lord factions. More scheming from Clayman. But is it going to take the near loss of everything that he has built up so far to finally give Veldora the light of day? But then again, that could be a storyline in itself. After being in prison for so long, the dragon might not... Well, he might be cranky from his long nap. And is there anything Yom, the hero, can do? A farewell to their teacher who they've spent quite a while with, but has also given them hope, a sense of future, and saved their lives. Well, she's not sharing. If they all get new coats and whatnot, it's not really a present, like individual presents for them all. And is the guy who actually gave Rimuru entry to all of this in the first place getting a present? More manga, perhaps? But having a teacher who's actually the leader of an entire region. Well, it depends on, maybe country by the time he's done. The mask itself helped hide magical presence. I'm sure the fate itself has destined for her to have the mask. Can you just teleport there? They kind of need you. There we go. Wow, his voice acting is very energetic. Rango, you may want to make a retreat into the shadows or go back to the... Go back to the town now. Not sure about that grass plane. Great. No, being trapped into a magical barrier is the beginning of something good. He made it through to deliver a slight message. That's enough. Oranga's been cut off. Okay, so noticing, oh, we're going to teleport out. Nope, can't have that. Ranga going to the shadows and getting a message. Nope, can't have that. Anything else that gets showed off? No, we can't have that. Put up another barrier. What indeed? And Rimuru without any of the skills, that's bad. I mean, he's done training and whatnot, but at least they entered a conversation first. Trying to play it off as friendly and compliant. Anonymous tip. I mean, there are definitely people who stand to gain stuff by getting rid of Rimuru around the Federation. Surely, I know that she thinks that what she's doing is right or whatever, but do they feel nothing about destroying an entire town? Nice try, Copter. It would take a lot more than that to actually kill him off, but talking him down while he's bleeding out on the ground. The thing is, though, if he actually manages to not only stand up to the Swordmaster himself, but also take him down, I don't think there's many that within the city who can actually stand up to this reincarnator. Ah, because the magic's been cut down. The same thing as Shion. Basically, if he's wide open. If one of the factors okay, just for that, on top of everything is done, but just for stepping on Gobta like that, there'll be no satisfaction good enough for anything carried out against him. Like a true knight standing up in the face of adversity. Yeah, which must show that, you know, if she wasn't weakened, would you still have the same hubris? Don't worry, Gabaru will come and do something. Yeah, you'll give away your position, if, well, along with other stuff, but... She managed to get a hit off. It might have just been a glancing blow, but still. You're in their town. Everything is fucked up. She's looking battered. But of course they are protecting the lives of humans. Does that include the innocent civilians of the Tempest Federation? I'm not sure this is entirely fixable. Not even going to give him the benefit of an answer there. Hang on a second. What? A monster that concerns themselves about names? But you yourself have just admitted that you don't give a shit either. So, from what he knew, there's now... She's gotten herself into a better position. Oh. Yeah, she's not gonna stick around to have a pleasant conversation. Ah. I don't think she's going to listen to you right now, Rimuru. She's a bit seems a bit fervent in her wanting to cut you down. Oh, the intel will say that pretends to know that they're Japanese. Ask me a few questions at least. With the skills cut off, this is going to be a hard battle. Along with everything else, obviously. It's quite a cool looking sword, though. Luminous prism colours. And the pounding bass and the reverberation in the sounds. And if he managed to take down Shizu, she must have been quite weak in comparison. Ah. That would mean that the body itself will be unharmed once they're done, but still. Now, obviously, they're not going to concern themselves with a fair fight, but still. They've obviously techniques like this which are easily beneficial to be used against monsters. Is there such things to use against humans? Or an entire kingdom? Down to 2. Oh, down to 1. Don't just stop saying. He didn't kill her. Well, she's not going to believe her anyway. Him. I'm not sure there is a easy way out of this, unless there's some like word of wisdom that only Shizu would have known and parted on him. Who indeed? And if it takes too long, there won't be a home to get back to as well. If he can part her with the sword, then at least there's a potential victory there. How many different... There's the one. Or was it just evaded? It certainly is seeming that way, but... Is there another ability of this sword? Ah, okay. Oh, I see, because it's coming down the colours. Nice. Is there a few more tricks up your sleeve, though, Rimuru? Does gluttony still work? Not sure what it could do in this instance. Okay. Is Ifrit... The thing is, because Ifrit was Shizu's kind of embodied spirit thing, of course this one is going to know how to fend against it. He was her teacher, after all. And she didn't know about it. Huh? Yeah, he seemed pretty eager to get out of there. Usurpation. Okay. So anything he can use, she can use. That's why she was observing him so closely. Because he's Japanese and has some cheat skills. It all comes down to gluttony again. But how are you going to use it? And if she goes and just did a bit of more intel and checked on the kids and make sure they were okay, they actually carried out on that request. The usurper and gluttony, is there going to be some conflict between the two if you can try to steal it? Which was faster, gluttony or that 7th attack of the sword? Of course, because this is episode 30, we've got a bit more of Rimuru, so we should be fine. Emphasis on should. But it's the people within the city that I'm worried for. It's certainly one-sided. And everything that they've built up so far, easily brought down. But on the good note about it is there is a chance of saving them, rebuilding slightly. There is going to be a very good opportunity to retaliate, especially with the allies, defensive alliances that they've made. And this kingdom, is it Falmouth, hasn't exactly made friends with other nations. Getting that new Holy Knight on board might be quite beneficial, but I would say that's a pretty apt word to use for the next episode. It really does depend on what Rimuru is going to come back to. Knowing that fight just now, Even if he manages to make it out somehow, it'll be heavily, heavily weakened. The city itself doesn't look like it's in fine shape. Those that haven't already been cut down probably be ran through by the knights running in. But at least we have something to cling on to. A whole lot of anger, resentment, fury is going to be applied straight to this kingdom who was attacked. The days of trying to be friendly with everyone is probably coming to a close, and as the advice from the Dwarven king, to be a true ruler, it's not fanciful words and kind sentiments. It's a show of strength. But the thing is, I can't even say it's going to be a full-out war, because Rimuru is on the back foot. And all I can hope is that this Holy Knight leaves it at Rimuru. Because if he has a way out, at least then he can go back to the village. But also, Veldora must have had a reason to give that little heartbeat. Get Rimuru to give Chloe the mask. This is intense. It seems as though it's just going to get tenser. The days of the slow life, easy going. Oh, that's up. For better or worse? I don't think there are brakes on the story anymore. Pedals straight down to the floor, one way forward. Not really a speed limit either. What's going to be left in the aftermath? If you enjoyed this one, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. And since it's now getting to where it is, I don't believe you want to. So, get yourself some rest. Join me for the next one. If you would stand up and defend my channel in the face of extreme persecution, well, first off, I'd ask why you're so enthusiastic, but still, an easier way would just be to join onto my Patreon. And there you can stand side by side with Sal, Electric Ant, Arthea, Noku, Raywin, Shiwan, Mecha, Jennifer Rojas, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Mats, Rasmus Paulson, Girly, Dark Shadow 7899, Kite, Saltytron, Maurizio Lozano, and everyone else. Because with you here, I've managed to continue the channel, and hold on to a little bit of dignity.